stupid fucking guys. Stupid. I don't really fucking job. Doesn't even stupid. God, this is so stupid. What are you thinking? I built this car inside of a shed. Do you guys want to see it? It's pretty cool. We're just going to move this wing out of the way that's for my BMW E30, but it's been 4 months until I still haven't gotten the spacers to mount the wing, and I spent $700, and I'm mildly upset, but we're just going to move this out of the way to show you guys my Mark II. That's just going to go there. This bad boy right here is my 1986 Volkswagen Golf GTI. I built it inside of this very nice 10 by like 20 shed that the Amish built, and then we bought it, and then we put it on our property. It was never intended to be a garage. It was just, you know, to store stuff around the house, and it's not even mine. It's actually my brother's, and he's supposed to come steal it at any point. But it's a cool car. Let me tell you guys about it. We're going to get nice and close down to this 07K engine here because my tripod's broken, and this is the highest that I can get it to go. But this is an 07K. Do you guys know what an 07K is? No, you don't? It's a 5-cylinder out of a Volkswagen, specifically a Volkswagen Rabbit. But they also came in Jettas, Beetles, Golfs, Passats, and they're f***ing awesome. Cue the montage! Just watch. She loves doing freaking 7,500 RPM launches. 2 years ago, I had no idea how to build a car. So what I did was, this thing was originally a 1.8 valve that came from 1986, and it sucked. I mean, it was cool, but it sucked. I've always wanted to build cars because I watch all the YouTubers and stuff, and they just build cars in like a day. So I was like, oh, I could do that in a day. Quite the contrary. But I wanted to learn how to build cars, so I bought an 07K swap kit for Mark II. I bought an 07K for $200 from a junkyard. I bought an 02J transmission from a Volkswagen Beetle from the junkyard for $100. So I have $300 into this drivetrain. So what else do? You pull the engine out of your Mark II without knowing anything about building cars. It was like a hope and a prayer. I was just... Me and my DeWalt Mechanics toolkit were just gonna go forever. Eventually, we got this bad boy into the Mark II, and then I realized that the bay was super crusty. So, using that air compressor right there, and a paint gun that I bought from Amazon, I painted the engine bay. And I did it right here in the driveway. And Ollie is sitting out in the rain. What are you doing, poor guy? What are you doing, Ollie? Why are you sitting out in the rain? Guys, watch this. Ollie's such a good boy. Ollie, sit. Can you shake? Can you shake? Good boy. Can you go down? Down. Roll over. Yeah, Ollie. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Ollie, you got... Oh. Ollie, you got a ball? You got a ball? Ollie. Go find a ball. That's my dog, Ollie. He's like 10 years old. He's a Border Collie Lab mix. And I f***ing love him. I'd die for that dog. He's a wet dog right now. He just likes the rain, I guess. Feels good on his skin. Anyway, I painted this engine bay, and it turned out better than I ever could have expected it to. Granted, it's not perfect, but I did a base coat, clear coat, and it looks pretty darn good. Then I soon realized this thing is a freaking ripper. Can I remind you, this is all the space that I had? I just want to remind you guys. Obviously, people have driveways and stuff, and they do this all the time. This is nothing new. But I'm just taking a moment to be really proud of myself. I just want somebody to be proud of me, maybe. Anyway, we also wrapped this thing. First time ever wrapping a vehicle. I wrapped it midnight purple, and it looks a 6 out of 10. But for me, I was okay with a 6 out of 10 because I didn't really care. You may be wondering, Brett, if you built it and it's so good and so cool, why is it on jack stands with no wheels and tires on it in the shed? We're gonna blame that car. This is my M50 swapped BMW E30 that I also built inside of this shed. This is a drift car. And it shares the same bolt pattern and hub bore as the Mark II, so I just steal the wheels off of it to have drift spares. So all of the wheels are currently in the bed of my truck, Big Red. Just do like a cool little pan over. Yeah. You guys see that? That's Big Red. So the Mark II is currently wheel and tireless, but we just got to go get the tires off of the wheels and then throw on new tires and then put them back on this car. But it does run, I think. It just depends on if the battery's dead. The battery might be dead. We'll see. There you go. It runs. It's pretty cool. It's really loud. The downpipe broke. So right now it's just open header. Oh, never mind. The battery died. You guys get the idea. You almost... You guys also might be wondering why I'm telling you guys all about this. This is the car that started my channel and my online social media presence. We don't have a lot of subscribers, but we have a decent amount of followers on Instagram, 120. And then we have 40 something on TikTok, so that's pretty cool. My YouTube is not as good as my Instagram and TikTok, so this is my attempt. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. And I'm also telling you guys this because I have another really cool project that involves 07K swapping something. It's a BMW E30, just like this one, but it has a Volkswagen 5-cylinder, a big fat turbski, a Mazda RX-8 transmission, fully caged BMW E30 chassis that I really want you guys to be excited for because it's eating my bank account alive. My children are crying and screaming, saying, "Daddy, Daddy, I'm so hungry." I don't have kids. And while I have you here, let's talk about this car. This is a 1987 BMW E30 that is already M50 swapped that I bought for $500. I know it's really hard to believe, but genuinely, swear to God, on everything, I'm not just saying this for YouTube clout. I bought this bitch for 500 bucks. 500 bones, 500 buckaroos. Granted, I put about $10,000 into it, but still, it's a $500 car at the end of the day. Not a $10,500 car, $500. And it'll always be that way. I've only ever spent $500 on this car. Can we just all agree on that? So this car is my seat time drift car. I just wanted to get into drifting. I went to my second drift event. Go watch the video up here or something maybe if I know how to do that. This thing, super cool. Group of variant wide body over fenders, Duraflex skirts and bumpers, bash bars, freaking drift race car seat, sweet tires and wheels, cardinal red leather interior, super cool. I installed the wide body and the wrap. I did it all by myself right here, right in this driveway. Again, I don't know if that's like super impressive, but I'm proud of myself that I did that. So I don't know, if you guys are doing stuff in your driveway, I'll be the first one to say it. I'm proud of you. If your fathers are disappointed in you and nobody is saying that they're proud of you, I'm proud of you. You're doing great, sweetie. I really have no idea what the point of this video is. I just wanted to show you guys my cool products, and I'm also just trying to work on getting more YouTube videos out because I've been very inconsistent about it. So we're gonna try to get 1 to 2 uploads a week in. I think that's reasonable. By the end of the year, we're gonna have 100,000. 100,000? Undoubtedly. 100,000 subscribers. Definitely not gonna happen, but it'd be really cool to put a silver play button on the wall of the shed. A little bit of more trivia about me. I was an elementary teacher. I taught kids how to read, write, spell, phonics, all that fun stuff. I did that for the past 2 years. That was my full-time job. I was a teacher, and then I was building cars at the same time, trying to build my social media. Very stressful. This social media stuff is a full-time job in of itself, but with the recent funding cuts that were happening with Doge, I worked for a company called, or a program called AmeriCorps. That was like who employed me, or whatever you want to call it. Their funding was completely cut for the most part. I don't want to get into the specifics, and I don't really care to talk about politics, so if you're going to comment your little political views down in the comment section below, go for it, but I'm going to read at them and laugh at you because I told you not to, and you don't have very good listening skills. Anyway, my job was cut, so I was effectively like fired. I didn't do anything wrong. They just no longer had the funding to pay their volunteers or employees or whatever you want to call it. So I was out of a teaching job, and with my internet clout, I was making a decent income from social media, so I said, screw it. I'm going to try to do this full time for the summer, and then if it doesn't work out, I'll go get another teaching job in the fall. We're about halfway through the summer, and I think it's working. I don't know. So anyway, that's the point of this video. I just wanted to show you guys my cool projects, introduce myself. Hopefully this video does well to the YouTube algorithm and it tickles it in the right way, and you guys watched it all the way through and you love me and you love Ollie because he's the best boy and he's absolutely covered in rain. Awesome. You're so wet and stinky. You're a wet, stinky dog. Yes, you are. So as I continue my meteoric no, we want to say mediocre rise on YouTube. The 07K Mark II will get some work done to it. It needs wheel bearings. really bad. They're literally gone, I think. We'll do more drifting with the M50 E30, and we have 07K swap E30 updates. The engine mounts are almost made. I cannot wait. The goal is to get it running by the end of August because there's another drift event. And how sick would that be if I could take a fully caged and gutted BMW E30 with a friggin' Volkswagen 5-cylinder friggin' engine in it, and it's got a Mazda RX-8 transmission. I'm so excited I can't even speak. You know how sick that'd be? Built by a guy who doesn't know how to do anything mechanical, who learned how to do everything on YouTube in a shed. I do have a shop now, but I rarely go to it because my cars are here right now, but I will be there more during the winter because it gets cold. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys are super stoked and you go, oh wow, this guy's super sick and shit, consider subscribing. Actually, no, do subscribe. Don't even consider it, just do it. I'm looking at you. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. So it's raining and I'm gonna go edit this video, so subscribe. You wanna see this stuff. It's happening. If you watch this far, tell me that you're proud of me so I can feel some sort of feeling inside of my body. And stay tuned for some more videos. Okay, love you, goodbye.